She prayed over my mama. This is part 5. The story about how my 78-year-old mother was conned out of over $100,000. So when my mother called me, I was expecting the call. The phone call started out simple enough, just random pleasantries. How are you doing? I said, I'm fine. She says, look, Rand, because that was my nickname that my mother had called me. Your sister and brother-in-law came over to the house today. Were taking pictures. I said, yeah, I know. I sent them. And I don't understand why. I said, Mom, I understand that you may have taken out a mortgage on the house. And I'm concerned because I'm hearing that you may have given money up front for them to do work. And I don't understand, why would you do that? I said, how much money did you give them? She said, look, Rand, everything's fine. I just want you to know, everything is fine. And just so you know, Evangelist Kim is on the phone. Because I said, why is she on the phone? She said, because I want you to know everything is fine. Now, one thing you should know, my mom never referred to Kim as anything other than Evangelist Kim. Never, not through text, phone call. It was always Evangelist Kim. I said, Mom, why is she on the phone? She said, because I want you to know everything is fine. I said, look, Mom, I'll talk to you later. She said, no, and Rand, I want to talk about it now. And I said, Mom, I'm concerned because you already have a lot of bills and you're barely making it. And I don't want, you to be in a situation where you can't afford things. I said, do you have anything in writing? I said, how much money did you give? Mind you, she didn't answer about how much money she had given her. And at that time, Evangelist Kim, because I don't call her Evangelist Kim interrupts. And she says, I don't understand why you think that anything would happen to Mother Banks. I love Mother Banks. I wouldn't have anything bad happen to Mother Banks. She's like, that's my mom. I said, that's my mama. I said, I'm concerned about my mother's best interest. Now, this concerned me because, number one, when I did all the work for her bathroom, these same people, they slow walked her remodel and they tore down all the work that me and my nephew did on the bathroom. And they got the money and it was never finished. And there was also an issue where my mom had a back deck and they were supposed to do a back deck because it was dilapidated. There was insurance claim. And it was a big snowstorm and it collapsed. And they were partially collapsed. And they were supposed to rebuild it. And my mom kept saying, oh, well, there's not enough money. The insurance didn't give enough money for it. Now, when I asked my mom, I said, Mom, can you even afford it? And this is when Kim butts in. It's like, Mother Banks, are you have any difficulty in paying your bills? And my mom answers, no. She said, Mother Banks, don't you have enough money to make sure you're living comfortably? My mom's like, yes. And I can't believe the exchange that is happening. And so I'm trying to, still talk to my mom and figure out what exactly has gone down. And Kim is constantly interrupting and trying to get my mother to say different things. And I'm starting to get upset. But I can't say what I want to say because my mom is on the phone and I don't curse in front of my mom. At least I try not to curse in front of my mom. I said, Mom, is there anything in writing, any start date, end date, how much money is going to be spent, what is happening? And again, Kim is constantly interrupting. Everything is going to be fine. Her house is going to be beautiful. We got an interior decorator. I said an interior decorator. It's going to be beautiful. And she's fast talking. That there, the fast talking gets my spidey senses up. So I'm still trying to gather piece information from my mom, and Kim's, in the background. I'm like, look, Mom, this is a family matter. I said, call me when she's not on the phone so we can discuss it. My mom is like, no, Rand, no, I want to talk now. I want to talk now. I want you to know that everything is okay. I'm usually a sucker from my mom. And so I'm asking my mom, again, Mom, is there anything right? Do you have a contract? And this is, again, when Kim interrupts, intercedes and says, see, that's the problem right there. You're concerned about what man's law, and man wants things in writing. But see, you don't need to worry about that. I know I don't need to worry about that because I operate under God's law, and God got it covered. I ain't even concerned. I said, well, no. This is how things are supposed to be. It needs to be in writing. I was like, Mom, I said, do you have an accounting? You need an accounting of everything that you have given and what they're spending it on. Kim, again, interrupts. It's just like, you don't even worry about that. She don't even worry about that. She gonna get an accounting after everything is done. I said, that's not how that works. She needs an accounting up front as to where her money is going and how it's being applied. She gonna get all that. She's gonna get all that. I take very good records. I am immaculate. I take very good records. I am not concerned. She gonna get it all at the end. So I'm like, you know what? I said, Mom, you said, Mom, I'm looking out for your best interests. I said, your mom. She said, I don't understand what you think. Mother Banks, I love Mother Banks. Mother Banks is, just like my mama. I said, but she is my mama. Kim says, well, she's my spiritual mama. And I'm listening to this. I said, again, she's my mama. You got to understand, I'm here trying to protect my mom's interests. And she's all like, I said, if it was your mom, I'm sure you do the same. Then this evangelist says to me, well, if it was my mom, I would never have left. And at that point, I could feel the rage in me just going up. And I felt the expletives at the tip of my tongue. My mom is on the phone, so I know I can't say what I want to say. I said, what do you mean? What do you mean talking about you would never left? I said, you done found the right one. I said, I don't know who the hell you think you're talking to, but you done found the right one. That is when my mom was like, no, Rand, no. I said, you know what? I got to get off the phone because I need to get off the phone now, Mom. I said, Mom, I'm going to call you back later. And then my mom was like, no, Rand, no. See, you just like your father. You're hot-headed, just like your father. And she's about to cry. And one thing about me, I can't stand to see or hear my mom cry. She's like, no, man, Rand, stay on the phone. I just want peace. I just want peace. I said, what's she talking about? You would have never left. I said, what are you talking about? You would never left. She said, oh, I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry you took it that way. You took it the wrong way. I said, what other way did you mean? My mom is like, I just want peace. I just want peace. I said, okay, Mom. She said, look, I will make sure, what do you need to feel comfortable? I said, Mom, I need to see something in writing. I need to see that your interests are protected. I ended up getting off the phone. And I got the phone. That is when I realized just of the number that Kim was able to put over my mother.